Ready? Willie Moore with E-Room Investments. Today we just pretty much have been hanging sheetrock. We actually purchased close to 100 to 150 sheets of the 12-footers. The reason why we try to stick with the 12-footer pieces of sheetrock is because it's less joints. When you're hanging sheetrock, there's a thing they call, which is taping and floating, which is when you have some seams. You have seams in your sheetrock, like for example right here, you have two pieces of sheetrock coming together, and you have to put mud or apply a piece of tape that goes through, and some more mud, then you sand it down, and you put mud over all your nail holes as well. So you try to use your 12-foot pieces of sheetrock so that you have less joints. If you walk with me here, we actually have, with sheetrock, probably about 95% of the house. The bedroom here had, gutted sporadically. We had holes in the ceilings, if you remember from the video earlier. So we're really coming out of here, and the good thing about doing sheetrock is it really allows you as a contractor to see the house coming together. When you're doing plumbing, when you're doing electrical, when you're doing roofing, the house doesn't have that homey feeling. But now that we're hanging sheetrock, it's definitely coming together. It's looking a lot better. There's actually a trim piece that we're going to put around the windows to kind of cover the corners and protect them. And we do backer boards in the bathroom and tape and floating texture, and that's it. It's really not a whole lot left to do. We're going to have to rebuild some of the cabinets as well as paint the house. So we'll get all that in there, and we're coming out of here. Sheetrock throughout all the house except your wet areas. In your wet areas, you have what you call a backer board. As you can see, it says superior moisture and mold protection. So this kind of keeps or protects the walls against mold buildup in the back of the wall. And we're actually going to put ceramic tile above this, so you have this layer of backer board along with the layer of the ceramic tile. We're going to ceramic tile the floors as well. Here's will be your toilet and your sink here, so it's going to be a small bathroom, but definitely good enough for a rental property. And one other thing that we have is in the kitchen. In addition to the backer board, there's also a moisture barrier in this blue sheetrock, and it's not as thin as backer board, but it is the form of a sheetrock that is real good for keeping water from penetrating. So we actually layered the kitchen, because you do a lot of cooking. There's a lot of steam that rises when you're cooking in the kitchen, and you also have your refrigerator in here with water. So we layered this with the blue sheetrock for moisture barrier, and then when we're going to lay the ceramic tile, we actually use the backer board. So that's pretty much everything for now. We're going to rebuild these cabinets and start ceramic tile on the floor, and we're going to sand these hardwoods in here in the bedroom and bring them back to life. One good thing about having hardwoods is the natural substance. So with time, as you can see right here, we started to sand it, just a small spot to see if it was something that we could restore. And once we finish all the other work, we're going to sand the entire floor and bring it right back to here before we stain it and start trimming. But that's it for now. Willie Moore E-Room Investments. Hopefully, within the next 30 days, we'll be texturing and finished with the ceramic tile and starting to put the property on the market for a tenant. And we'll have to head over to Hitchcock for our next project. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with you shortly. Have a great day.